or two. Professional indemnity insurance. If you're successful in your interview and you decide to set up, you would only lose your. I could use a lot of money to. And profit and loss.
Would it not be completely dependent on the number of people involved with the opening of a business?
Is there any difference between the balance sheet and profit and loss statement?
I just think from a personal point of view, you've got unlimited liability as a sole trader, haven't you? So if you were, present company aside, but if you were, if you made a mistake and it cost, somebody a lot of money, then you potentially lose a lot of money to pay them back. Whereas if you could set up as a sole trader
under a limited company umbrella, you would only lose your initial investment to set your company up.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking anyway.
I think on the back of that, a good ethics one that I know comes up a lot that people get asked is if you're successful in your interview and you decide to set up in practice, what do you need to have in place?
So you need to have public liability insurance, professional indemnity insurance. You need to set up as a RICS regulated firm. Building insurance.
Register with HMRC.
Is there any more, Emily?
Yeah, there's quite a few on the list. Has anyone got any more to suggest? Think in terms of like agreements, stuff you might have to have in place to cover yourself.
Set up a complaint procedure.
Yeah, that's another one.
Oh yeah. You'd have the policies as well, like health and safety policies.
Yeah.
And then CPD, so trading for your employees.
Yeah. I've got as well a locum agreement. Does anyone know what that is?
Can't work. You cover your work.
Yeah, it's someone that would fill in for a sole trader.
Yeah. So yeah, inform RICS, insurance, set up procedure for handling clients' money, set up staff training plans, complaints handling procedures, make locum arrangements, obtain a logo kit from the RICS. What's the definition of a bribe? I'll just stick with the ethics theme if you want. So fry our brains in the last 5 minutes.
Offering of money for personal gain. Offer of a bribe or reward for personal gain or something like that.
Yeah, anyone else got anything to add?
To offer or receive.
Yeah, so I've got, it's the offer, promise, giving, demanding or acceptance of an advantage for an action that is illegal, unethical or a breach of trust. So how should a firm manage a bribe?
You'll have a gift. ordered. And then I suppose, if anything,
Ruth, I don't think you might, because is...
I don't know whether you might want to turn your camera off. It seems like your
oh, okay.
connection's a bit dodgy. No, not really.
I think I got that you said gift register though, so yeah, that's one of them. What else?
What was the question again, sorry?
How should a firm manage a bribe?
Manage a bribe? Surely you don't manage a bribe. Just
I think obviously make a record in the gifts and hospitality log that there's been an inappropriate offer.
If it's seen to be an actual bribe, though, you're not warranted to report it to National Crime Agency or something like that.
Yeah, I've got that as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically, what I was getting at, I suppose it's more relating to kind of gifts as well, but having proportionate policies and procedures in place to prevent bribery, encourage transparency by implementing a gift register, carry out due diligence on suppliers, and appoint a contactable person within the company or office. So I suppose that's probably like HR, but yeah, have someone that you could speak to if you were concerned about something.
Yeah.
Can anyone explain runoff cover?
It's required when a company is supposed it ceases to trade, and whether that was taken out underhand or a deed depends on how long it's required for.
Yeah, I think is it 6 and 12 years? I don't actually
6
have
and 12, yeah, 12 for a deed and 6 underhand.
Right.
Does anyone know the case law that's relevant for runoff cover?
Merritt v. Babb.
And what do you know about that case law? What did it determine?
It determined that damages were still brought about the party even though they ceased to trade because there was actual loss on. I can't remember the exact. I can't remember the exact details of the case. Sorry, but yeah, damage was brought about. Yeah, about.
What was that rate you said? Sorry.
Merritt v. Babb.
What was the job regarding on that one?
I don't know. I think it was something to do with a home buyer survey or something like that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, basically the company no longer traded, but the individual continued, and it basically determined that runoff cover was necessary because, as you said, they brought about a case for recovery to the individual. Hence why runoff cover is quite important.
One question on that. I've got 15 years in my head. Is that something the RICS have said? Oh, I'm sure that's something to do with PI insurance. I don't know if anyone else...
Yeah, it can be 15 years. I can't remember exactly why.
Because I've put that in my submission, so I might need to check.
It's 6 with underhand, 12 with the deed, and then there is 15. And I want to say if there's a long stop date, but I can't remember. And to be honest, I've never had experience of that. So
yeah, long stop of 15 years.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I mean,
Yeah,
the common is 6 or 12.
6 or 12 typically, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can. Well, I've had questions before where they've asked sort of difference between 6 and 12 years. They don't not really had much in relation to 15 years, but what the difference between 6 and 12 years may be, whether that's underhand or a deed. And yeah, I think
Yeah, I've alluded to it in the data protection one, just saying that we hold records for 15 years to ensure we cover runoff cover. So I might need to have a look into that.
On the subject of PI insurance still, if a company cannot get PI insurance on the open market, where can they go?
The RICS have a insurance pool. Yeah.
Do you know what it's called? It's called the Assigned Risk Pool, ARP. So basically a company can go to the Assigned Risk Pool and ask for cover for a period of 12 months to allow them time then to get back on the open market after those 12 months and get PI cover from the open market. So quite a useful thing to know.
Yes, especially, I don't know, for our company, our PI went up by 100 grand last year because we do a lot of fire risk assessments. So I don't know if anyone else was affected by that, but I imagine a lot of smaller companies may have not been able to provide that service anymore with that increase.
Yeah, it's gone through the roof.
Yeah.